The live stream has stopped. That was weird. And now it is back. Alright guys, we are going to hopefully turn daylight soon. But we actually have a little bit of demand for more commercial, which is really weird. I don't remember having demand for commercial this soon. So, we're doing something right. Boomtown! Alright, so now we have transportation, level 3 unique buildings, a bus, a tram, taxis. We might utilize this tram here. I think that would be cool. Ore industry specialization, which we don't need right now. We now have heating, recycling. Recycling is a big part of the environment. Huh. Well, we may, we may add some recycling here. Recreational use. We got almost all the roads. And, yeah, we got quite a few cool stuff. What? Alright, so we're going to expand this out. You know what, we'll bring this all the way over here. It's okay if it doesn't line up perfectly, because this road just doesn't seem to line up perfectly anyway. We will expand this out. So let's go ahead and do that. And then it looks like we got more there, which is good. I just took out all the power. So, right. So we'll expand them over here, because that would kind of make this or more sense anyway, instead of just adding the power poles. Let's get rid of these power lines here. I don't need them anymore. I wish I could see a little better. Good question. And let's bring the power line. Just a temporary line. Well, I guess the temporary line can go to there. Alright. That way half the city can have power while we're waiting on it to connect. Right. Alright, so now that we have the highway pieces, we will build on to this highway here. So we'll connect it via highway. Why? Really? Huh. So I guess we will bring that out. That does not want to connect that way. Huh. Here we go. Alright, let's connect it like this. That does not want to connect like that. Huh. Well, that puts a damper on things. Maybe if I bring this out and then it'll connect. Yeah, that's ugly. Maybe if we yeah, that doesn't want to connect like that at all. Turn off the snap. There we go. Alright, and then we will upgrade them. There we go. And that needs to go the other way. Perfect. We got it, we got it! Hmm? Oh. Alright, and then we're going to turn this into a stoplight. So we'll come over here, press this button right here. We'll turn these junctions into a stoplight. Perfect. Yeah, that'll work. Because eventually these all are going to get upgraded as needed. Ooh, we got a fire problem. Fire department. We don't have one. Alright, so the fire department I think would suit better if it was right along this area. Just like so. There we go. Now we have a fire department to put out these fires.
We have a fire problem and no fires.
Yeah. I suppose it happens.
That's what we said.
Alright, so we have a very large need for houses. So we are going to expand our houses. As you all know, houses are very important. Alright, let's see. Let's bring this out to, and we'll have to connect it there. It's not going to be perfectly squared, but that'll be the best way to have that. We'll bring this out, and I don't want to bring it out there, so we'll just leave this like that. And you can tell this is going up a hill. So, cool. And we will bring this out one. There we go. Not perfect, but you know what is. Alright, let's check our water. Water is actually on almost all of them. So we'll just bring this out by one. There we go. Alright, now we're going to need a high school, because I know we have one. There we go. Let's, I can't put the high school here. Why can't I put the high school here? I put the high school here, though. Yeah, let's do that. Perfect. Alright, so demand is still very high, even though we had added pretty much a whole other neighborhood. I don't think we're quite ready to go up the cliff yet. Let's try to fill this area in. There we go. Alright, so that's just going to dampen things a little bit. Not too much, though. That won't be too bad. Oops. Bring the water out. And there we go. Perfect. It's beautiful. I mean, it's not the best looking streets I've ever done, but they're living. And now we also want to bring this out just so that we can plan it. let's go ahead and bring... We're going to want it to just be high and mighty, so we'll go ahead and bring it out to about here. Just so that way there's a clear separation between everything. Because this whole area is going to eventually be farmland, so we want to make sure that this stays, all these stay here. And we'll go ahead and add a road here in that corner. That'll keep them happy, so that way there's another way to get out instead of going out that way. Oh, that road got busy. Gotta check our import-exports. That is not our import-exports, but it does tell you what we're making. So we have 55 HAs, whatever that means, and we're using 2. So we could be doing better on that front. But then again, we did just start farming. Our outside connections, we're still bringing in quite a few agricultural imports. We're also bringing in some oil imports. So our oil imports are from here, from Ready to Wear Ltd. And Ready to Wear Ltd. Agricultural products are coming from these buildings. Ore products should be coming from here, because they're coal power plants. But we also have a few others. Exporting. We're finally exporting. We're exporting 194 units of agricultural products, or total products, and more than half of it is agricultural, so that's good. That means we are definitely doing what we're supposed to be doing as in regards to that. We have some scorched earth, which is sad. But we are indeed growing our agricultural section, so that is good. So that's full. We need to actually expand that. So we will expand that out. And we will bring this, bring that to there. Boo, 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 boo. And just to kind of keep it separated from the dirty industry, we'll do that. So that way we don't forget. And voila. We're already growing pretty quickly through the area that we had put in. But eventually, all this is going to be agriculture. So we'll just go ahead and get that there now. But yeah, not too shabby. Let's check our pollution. We haven't checked it in a little bit. Eee, it's already past some rocks. We may, so if this is going to move over and over like that, we may have to move this over here and swap these two. Question is how? I think I can buy land now. So we can actually purchase this area over here. Let's go ahead and do that. And we'll buy this area as well. Alright, so we want... We want to see. That's what we want. Let's... Right? Let's go ahead and move these. If I could see the shoreline. I don't know what's in my way. Oh, that thing. Well, let's not demolish it. Let's go ahead and move that. Go ahead and move this up on top of here. And go ahead and move that to here. We need our pipe. A pipe. We need a pipe. And then we'll just fix the electricity real quick. The power. More power! Now we can. There we go. So that along here. And I think all over here is a cliff anyway. Alright, now we want to move this stuff over here before it gets swallowed by pollution. We'll move this as far over as we can. That was weird. And electricity. Wow, we're running out of money. We need more money. Oh dear. Loans. Take a loan. We have got to get this built. Otherwise, nobody will be able to drink water because I just moved it all away from electricity. There we go. Alright, so that should solve our problem. And right? Alright, so that should solve our problem, right? Yeah. We do need another sewage plant. But I want to move this too. Kind of keep them from in their respective corners. Alright, so we'll add that, and then we'll add another one for good measure. There we go. And then, and then, and then. There we go. Perfect. They are all connected, they are all powered, they are happy. I hope. There we go. Right? Water just went down. I don't know why water went down. Oh, because I guess they're not powered anymore. Why aren't they powered? There. Be happy. Huh?
Looking at this.
Oh, there we go. Now we have water. Everyone should be happy now.
Nope.
Except for you guys. Who I forgot to add water to.
You don't need water.
You should irrigate with your spit. But showers. I want you to take showers.
This is cute.
There we go. Everyone should be happy now. Global happiness, everyone is doing this. Big giant grin. Oh, it's good to know that this road with absolutely nothing on it is developing quite the traffic.
Yeah. Because everybody's trying to avoid the nothing.
Or the somethingness. Alright, so let's actually take a look at the traffic. We haven't taken a look at the actual traffic. So let's see how the traffic is bearing. Because we didn't add any public transportation. In fact, I'm not planning on it unless traffic gets really bad, which it's only bad in one section, but traffic is moving. So there's not much we can do about that until they decide to stop moving. I mean, these trucks are kind of weird, but that's to be expected. I think widening this actually wouldn't be a bad idea. So yeah, let's go ahead and widen that. Just a 2-lane. And we'll stop there because traffic isn't bad over here. So there's not really any reason to go beyond that. And we'll add 2-lane traffic over here for good measure. I kind of want to go all the way with that though. Let's move this over here. Oh, don't complain. Right. Well, I just destroyed all their stores. I mean, what else would you want? Alright, so we actually no longer, well, now we do, but we didn't need the electricity carryover. But like I said, now we do. But once things start to grow back or build back, we will take it out. Huh?
Just going to go back.
Well, Shah. Hopefully quicker because half the city's out. Actually, the entire city besides industry that's out of power. Because I wanted to upgrade a road.
So, how does that road work?
Oh, the road works beautifully.
So I thought you could just upgrade. You didn't have to.
Well, when you upgrade, the road expands. It gets bigger.
Generally, what explaining means.
Right, so you're going from a 2-lane to a 4 to 6 lane. You kind of are going to take some buildings out in the process.
They should have prepared accordingly.
Okay, come on, commercial. You gotta go faster than that.
No. Like I said, they're rebelling. So
Okay, so let's take that out. We no longer need that cross through. We just need this area to grow something there. In fact, we'll put something there ourselves. So we'll put this here. There. Now everyone has electricity and a place to have a funeral.
well,
And we needed it because people died.
you collapsed the building on me.
Huh?
So you collapsed the building on me.
Well, we have plenty of place to start to build. We might do some forestry over here. I'm not a big fan of the forestry ones, so we may just stick with farms. But I mean, at least industry. We'll do some. We have to do industry. That's a no-brainer. But we don't have to do industry right here, right in the middle of the farms. So. And then it'll basically move the industry over to the highway area. We can change this highway crossover into a 4-lane or into a 4-way instead of a 3-way, and just have a dedicated entrance and exit only for industry, and then bus people over. In fact, let's go ahead and start that. So we're going to want to destroy this piece by piece. It's going to suck because it's like the only the only highway that goes to the city. So and let's not pause it so that way it adds a little sense of realism, like the whole highway is closed, don't leave the city. Alright, so we got that section cordoned off. Let's go ahead and add that 4-leaf. If I can find you. So we could do something like this. I don't want to add something that big, and it's not exactly the perfect east to west that we need. So let's do the standard clover. It's gonna need a little persuasion. I gotta take out a little bit more here. And just in case, just take out a little bit more. Just line her up so that way it looks good. And boom. Perfect. Alright, now we gotta add our highway pieces. So we'll need this to go here. This to go here. This needs to go here. This goes here. This now can connect there. And that to that. Alright, so now we got our 4-leaf clover instead of the 3-way. So that way this highway can continue on once we get the industry started. Let's see. So now we'll do a little off center, which is okay. That's what we want. We also want it to be somewhat lined up, so let's see. Kind of like that. And then we'll go out that far. There we go. Alright, and then try to connect it the best we can, and then upgrade that. Guess not. I think it'll be alright. We'll just turn it into a one-way. There we go. Alright, now we'll get regular building, or the regular roads. So we'll come out one, and come out all the way. I don't want to connect to that. There we go. Then connections just every so often, because it is industry. We don't need too many roads. And then the same goes here. Connections to line that up, and then there, and there. If we had a railroad over here, that would be perfect too. And then we'll just do one more layer. And this will be our permanent. Oops. Where's Control Z when you need it? Industry area. It'll be out of the way, easy accessible from the highway, all that jazz. Voila. Now we just need some water. And we're going to put a power plant over there, but we do want to connect the power. And we'll put another trash thing over here too, because it is easy to access. Perfect. Alright, so we got that going. Now we need electricity. So I want two forms, or two electric lines connecting to this. So we'll have one here and one over here. That way, if this line goes or gets deleted for any reason, we still have a second line. And everything is connected. Alright. Let's get the trash in first. The trash will go here. And then the industry will go here to start out with. And now they have their own private connection. That also means that this is going away. Alright, so we are getting some commercial need. So we want to turn all this area into commercial because that's just kind of what we're doing. So we'll go ahead and do that. Try to keep the commercial together so that way they don't complain. In fact, this area will change once we are allowed. Make sure they have water. Yes, they have water. Yay. I remember to water my peoples. Alright, so we want we'll do that connection and then take that there. And the same thing here. So we will line this up here and then bring that over here. And then here we will line it up to here and bring that down. There we go. And voila! More people! Huh. They're already building quite nicely over here. So very soon we will be able to put in its own electrical plant. So coal is the only thing we can really do that is worth anything right now. And that's 19, we only got 10, so we have to wait a little bit before we can add another power plant, which we desperately need soon. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's go ahead and change this now while we're waiting. So we want some recreational usage. It also increases the police budget by 15%. We don't need schools out. We don't have any universities right now, so that's kind of actually pointless to have. Recycling will be nice. We don't need the power and water usage right now. I haven't noticed much of a difference. I'm sure there is one. But for a city this size, it's kind of negligible, so we don't really need it. I'm sure industry is quite enjoying its own personal entrance right now. I mean, look at that. They look so happy. We're the only ones on the road. Oh, there's our brownout. Who? Let's go ahead and fast forward this so we can get the 19 grand so we can add another power plant. And like I said, the power plant's going to go in here. So we will put the power plant right about here. Mainly because the road's already upgraded, so we don't have to take the power plant out. There we go. Got it. And we're going to need another one. Darn it. But that comes later. Alright, so these guys are complaining because they don't have workers. Of course they don't have workers because we haven't put in a bus system, so they can't actually easily access it. Yeah, this interstate is getting busy, but it is, I mean, the traffic is still moving. It's not super backed up. It's not like touch and go. This will always be a bottleneck. There's never going to be anything to do about it. Except over time, this will eventually probably just turn into a regular road. Maybe not. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. It is quite the traffic, though. Somebody sounds very happy right now.
Not happy is awesome.
Right.
To be exhausted.
Alright, so what we can do is add a road here for the peoples. But I don't think that would actually solve any issues, because it's not much more to just go take the highway there. Busy Town! Sweet! Oh, alright. Alright, so what we need is our bus stop, our bus depot. I'm thinking we're going to put our bus depot right around here. Not everyone is going to be happy about it, but it'll be okay. And then we need to add our bus stops. So, because it's not super lengthy, we're going to do bus route for the entire residential area, and then this entire area, and then have an own personal bus route that'll stop by each one and go to the industry. So let's get started. We'll start there. We'll keep going around, about every other one. We don't want to do too many, or we don't want to do the stops too soon, but we also want them to be able to actually reach it. So then I find if you do one on every other one, it gives you the best chance of people actually using the bus stop. Alright, so we're not doing these off streets because they can walk to the other one, so we'll just add a couple bus stops as it goes to the off areas, just so that way it's not like wasting time. And we'll add one there. Add one there, which means most of these guys will be happy. Add one over here. Add one right here. Add one here. Add one here. And we're just going to brush this area so that way we can add stops a little more easily on the other one. And then we'll copy some of these other ones, so basically a revisit while it's on its way back. And voila. So we just got the entire residential area in one fell swoop. So we'll go into here, we'll change the color. We want to change the color to what the residentials are so that way we know which one it is. So it'll be our green line. And then we will add more. So this one we'll call the blue line because this is going to be for commercial, and industrial, but mainly designed for the commercial area. So We'll come this way. Grab this industry over here. I know there's nothing there, but we'll add bus stops there anyway, so that way we don't have to add them later. Okay, that was a bad one. Let's go this way. There we go. And then this one will go around the block, picking some up. And we'll even get some of the areas that wasn't picked up before on the last one. So like, blue line will be here, and then meet up there. And then add one there. And then that will be that one. And then we want to add its own individual line on all of these streets. So we will create one there, put one there, put one there, and we'll put this one here, and then kind of stagger them out. Alright, then this one we'll just do a quick run by these. And then come all the way back. Then it'll stop by these main roads, or the main road, and grab a couple new places on its way back, and done. Now this one, we are going to want it to be yellow, because it is going to the industrial district, and that should solve that area, or solve the no employees area, because they now have an easy way to get there without driving. No driving. Yeah, not too shabby, not too shabby. Not too bad at all. I think I can afford another power plant, which we are going to need because we're already in the yellow. Ooh, coal power or oil power. Okay, well, we'll do oil power because oil power does give you a little bit more, and it's cleaner. So that will solve our power problem for a while, which is good. I like that. I like solving the power problems. Anything?
No.
Is there anything to add?
No.
Alright, so now we have an influx of people that want to move in, so we need to oblige them. And then that will be the last thing we do. Oh, because that's the cliffside. Okay. So we're going to just do this over here. We'll stop here because that's about center, so that way we can square that off. And then we will meet up every other one, like that. There we go. Make sure we got water so these people can take a shower. There we go. And voila. So with this new neighborhood added, they should be okay. We still have a few things we gotta add and such, but all in all, the city looks like it's coming along quite nicely. We've got, I think we solved our pollution problem. Let's take a look at that. Pollution. Yeah, it looks like we've largely solved our pollution problem. The problem is the water is moving, but it's moving at such a slow rate that I don't know where it's going. So I'm glad we moved the water source over here, because I don't think this will actually hit it. But it also doesn't look like it's going away anytime soon. So yeah. We're also going to have heavy pollution over here. This area is going to be phased out very rapidly. So yeah. Anyway, guys, this is Marine Squirrel. We'll be back on at 9 p.m. In just a few short hours. And we will be playing another game. I don't know which one yet, though. So, stay tuned. Alright, guys, this is Marine Squirrel signing off. Bye!